Good morning and welcome to the Morning Connection. This is Wednesday, the 23rd of February 2022, and we are very pleased to be here with you sharing as we always do on this bright Wednesday morning. I declare it to be bright. I am still waiting on Pastor Percival, who I am told is on his way. So we are together for the alone again, as they would often say in the movies, that is. So good morning to those who are on air with us. You know that we thank you for your presence. Yesterday, our spirits were really lifted up by the one or two callers who made it a point to um, say very generously how much they are enjoying the program and the impact that the program is having. That is music to our ears because, it is a sacrifice to be here so early in the morning. It still is for me. And to know that it is having the desired impact makes it worthwhile. So thank you for that. To those who are joining us online, we thank you. I know you are joining us from the comfort of your home in some frozen parts of the world. We feel for you, and we just want you to know that Jamaica is always warm. So you're welcome home anytime. And the Prime Minister has relaxed some of the protocols, so it's easy. It's even easier now to come home. So, of course, thank you for spending time with us. We are scheduled 4 hours with you, 4 days of the week, and in that block of time, we make the commitment to give you the best that we have, our ideas, um, the thoughts that we ourselves entertain concerning matters both spiritual and natural. And we hope that in the moments that we have to share with you when you call, that both sides are enriched by the exchange. So that is our commitment. It continues to be the same from the first day we started here. It has been so for us. And really, it's a blessing that that commitment seems to increase rather than to diminish. Good morning to the crew in the house, the engineer and the producer. We are all being exceptionally vigilant because, we are existing in a sort of a pressure cooker these days. And as the temperature rises, sometimes it spills over. So we are working together to maintain calm even as we apply our minds to solving the problems of the day and moving forward. So on Wednesday mornings, we enter the throne room in prayer and we repeat the declarations, which we believe are if having some good effect in stimulating change of a certain order. We need so much more of it. Um, this morning, we hope that you will focus your thoughts and join with us in prayer as we put the nation and its concerns before our Creator, our Father in heaven. So that is to come later. Um, when I arrived at the studio, and Percy is usually here before me, confess it. But I didn't see Scar. I said, okay, man, get yourself geared up because you may be in charge of the prayer this morning. But he's on his way. So you won't get to see me do my own brand of pastoring. Here's what's on my mind for us this morning. We are rapidly approaching the close of the month of February. And so the overwhelming interest that we have taken in culture and as we have celebrated Black History and also it's Reggae Month, I see that Jamaica National is spearheading a very interesting program to be aired on television. Um, we'll talk about it later in the show, but where we are drawing to the close of the programs that we had outlined for you. So this morning, I want to focus our attention on the issue of the preservation and further development of cultural values. I am borrowing heavily from a book that I have been using in some of my conversations with you. I've been sharing the stage with the late Professor Rex Nettleford, whose essays on Caribbean cultural identity, the case of Jamaica, still makes a good read. And he considered the issue of culture under three large essays. The first is cultural pluralism and national unity, issues that are still relevant because while we are in that stew pot of out of many one people, we have still seen the need for greater integration across the ethnic divide. And while we were busy trying to work out how to integrate, the world did a pivot and said, the recognition of unique ethnic differences is an important part of our humanity and our civility. And so states have been encouraged, member states of the United Nations have made a commitment and are strongly encouraged to preserve and respect ethnic differences. This now becomes an age in which Maroons, the Rastafarians, for Jamaica and elsewhere, Native Indians and other ethnic minorities have risen to center stage with a sort of like a spotlight being put on the treatment of these minorities. So we're still struggling to get our hand unique identity and worships, and we are told the observation of differences is an important part of civilization. Having addressed pluralism and unity, it says concern cultural preservation and development. And then finally, he looks at he looks at cooperation with Latin America. Issues we will get to later, but in the next segment, because it's time for 6:30, we're going to look seriously at discussion of our culture and how that's the development of cultural values. So let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll tackle something like a very academic matter, but we'll make it fun.
We'll be right back.
Youths, are you stressed? Are you faced with trauma? Well, this is the program for you. Join Royton McLaren for Youth Resilience and Empowerment every Monday from 7:30 to 8 p.m. on Best 100.5 FM.
Half a tree, 100, half a tree. Bossy, I do I take taxi star?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, and I check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? Yeah, waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. Yeah, hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
You big star. Yeah, man, respect my boss.
Yeah, try calling, cause trust me.
Winters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
What a relief.
Easy! Let not your hearts be troubled. Just believe in God Almighty and daily renew the mind. As we live in this time when fake is more valued than real, lies prefer to truth, the unnatural put above the natural. This is Lady Donna, aka Double D Don, with a new song, Almighty Jah, encouraging your people to keep the faith that God will make a way. Get your copy today. It's on all digital platforms. Lady Donna Official on Instagram, Facebook, AsujaRecords.com. For bookings, Asuja Record label at Gmail. Almighty Jah!
The station that makes you feel good.
I love this station. It's great.
My station.
Moving.
My station.
Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Best FM. Keep listening.
Ready, mama. Ready. Is this the confusion you feel when trying to work your way through medical systems in Jamaica? Try a dose of Ask Dr. Mary every Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. Let Dr. Mary help you understand your medical problems and bring you to a calmer place.
Just pay your dues, my friend. Take my medical news. Oh, doctor, come to meet my patient. Oh, doctor, come to meet my patient. Oh, doctor.
Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Vijay Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Good morning and welcome back to the Morning Connection. So, before I took the break, I was just sort of warming up your spirit to consider with me the issue of cultural preservation and development, because as we leave the month of February, we want to be very purposeful in how we address issues continuing into the year. And we are in the year of Jamaica's 60th year of independence. Let's call it that. We've been flying our own flag for 60 years. And you will be seeing, no doubt, a lot of independence-related celebrations and discussions. And certainly it should be that way as we move more deeply into considering constitutional reform and law reform generally. A great effort has to be mounted to bring the cultural and social experience of the average Jamaican in line with the laws, the regulations, the policies that govern our lives in this country. It would be a very stressful and dysfunctional existence were it to be otherwise. Already we are seeing with the escalating levels of crime and violence that the society is not feeling that all is well. I think, as with any living organism, these signs of dysfunction reflect the state of ill health. So, Jamaica land we love is not healthy right now. And if we are to bring her into a state of good health, some serious work has to be done. And on the cultural side, I believe that is the foundation of all things. So, Professor Rex Nettlefoot grappled with a question which continues to resonate today. He said the questions that must be asked are whose and what cultural values must be preserved, and for whom and what must they be developed. Such questions are the substance, if not the sum, of Rastafarian protests dating back to the 1930s and coming to a head in the late 50s and early 60s. By the late 60s, some intellectuals and young students saw the light, and the Mona campus became a cauldron of steaming protests, starting with the so-called Rodney Affair of October 1968 and culminating in student capture of the Creative Arts Center in February 1970. So this is the